Mic check, mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Put your ones in the chat and also put your aliens in the chat if you ready. You ready? I see you, Shy Boy. I see you, Sashi. I see you, Alaka. I see you, Princess AG and C. Patterson. You ready? Y'all ready? Okay, we're about to get started in just a moment.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Get ready, get ready. I'm ready. Are you ready? What's up, squad? What's up? What's up? What's up? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Yes. Oh, hell no. You finally caught alive. We are live in living color right now. So if I start stuttering and get embarrassed, y'all will know why, because we are live. There are no do-overs. Okay. There are no do-overs. There are no clips. There's nothing. I am right here talking to you. If my dog start barking, if my computer freeze, it's just me. Okay. Please show me a little bit of grace, because we is live streaming right now. And if the internet go out, it's the Xfinity. Okay. Thank y'all so much. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Like and share as you come in. Like and share as you come in. Facebook. I know I always mention you last, but I'm mentioning y'all first today. Okay. Like this video, thumbs up the video over on Facebook. I got my little thumbs up right there. Thumbs up the video over there on Facebook. Give me some stars and stuff. Okay. Shout out to my Facebook. I always be missing them, honey. There they go over there. Facebook is in the building. I stream simultaneously over on Facebook and YouTube. And if you are not on my Facebook, you can join my Facebook. It's facebook.com straight from the A, honey. It's 100 and some thousand people. They say I haven't made 100 on YouTube yet, but I got 100 and something on Facebook. Everybody ain't able to have 100 and something on every single platform, but I am, so I appreciate y'all. Anyway, shout out to my squad who were the first in the building, my Patreon squad. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to the people in the green. Y'all know the people in the green. Y'all know what to do. Y'all show them some love, because they give a little extra on the channel memberships to support me. Okay. Shout out to the mods, Princess AG and C. Patterson. All right. Y'all know I gotta shout out my people. I know y'all know how it go. It is what it is. So yeah, for the past couple of days, it's been a lot of drama on YouTube. Y'all been seeing all this stuff. People getting mad and blood pressure going up, and like people want a windmill and fight and argue and everything. Child, I was like, what is going on? Is it a full moon outside? The werewolves, the werewolves is out howling at the moon. You know what they say? The dogs howl at the moon. The moon don't clap back, right? The dogs howl at the moon, but the moon don't clap back. But apparently, everybody been clapping back, honey. All I got to do is say something. Say somebody name. People is mad at me. People want to be my friend. Everybody want to talk. They want to talk to me. They want to squash beef. They want to do all this stuff. And I'm like, there is no beef. Why does everybody think I'm beefing with somebody? I don't listen. You don't fuck with me, and I don't fuck with you. Ain't that what Phaedra said? Phaedra told me that a long time ago. Then Nene said it in on the YouTube. I mean on the Housewives one time. You don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with you. We know what it is. Okay. You don't like me. I don't like you. Just let it go. Let it go, Elsa. Let it go. We will never, ever, 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 ever be friends. So I don't understand why people always want to like associate themselves with me. The only person out of all these people who be trying to drag me, the only person I know, there is one common denominator. And if y'all think about it, y'all think really, really clearly, y'all can put it in the chat if y'all want to, because I know y'all know there is one common denominator to everybody who is upset with me. There is one person who is feeding them the BS. It is one person who is trying to get them to drag me. It is one person. Somebody said it. Rob J said it. Okay, y'all got it right. Y'all are so smart. Y'all are so smart. Listen. That's the only person I know in real life. The only person. And if it's one person that you know in real life who did you wrong, who you kicked out the house because they couldn't pay rent, who you saw doing cocaine, crawling on the floor and sniffing in the carpet, trying to get dust particles out the car, is one person who is always the common denominator. It's common denominator with colorist Claudia Jordan, the common denominator with Mr. Man Hands, the common denominator with Tasha K. One person. Like, I don't understand. I've never met any of these people before, ever, ever, ever. So why would any of these people give a dang about what I say, what I do, what I look like, what's between my legs, how I smell, all of this? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. It's just really weird and odd to me. And then that one person always be like, all their little subscribers come over here and be trying to drag me and be like, oh, they don't never talk about you. They don't never mention your name. They don't never do this, but clearly they mentioning my name. How else would colorist Claudia know to bring me up on their show? How else would Mr. Man Hands know about my family? Talk about they was talking to Junkie Dineva, and Junkie Dineva said my family did this or my sister did that or this, that, or that. Like, how you gonna believe some junkie that I kicked out of my house? And then y'all just run with the news as if it's true. If you want to know about me and my family and my mama and my sister and my daddy and whoever else, ask me. But why would you care? You don't even know me. Just obsessed for no reason. Just want to be a part of my life. Just want to know my life history, child. I've been in Atlanta for how long? Ain't never had a problem with nobody. Then all of a sudden, Junkie come along. I put Junkie out my house. Now everybody on the YouTube hate me. Where that happened? Who had said it? What had done? And then y'all get mad at me for bringing up Junkie name when I know Junkie is the common denominator. He is really the only one I had beef with. He is the only one that I had to run after to get my coins. He is the only one that took me 2 years to do it. I told y'all I had to garnish his Google checks. Okay. Where is the washer and dryer? Hashtag washer and dryer. Y'all, hashtag washer and dryer. Hashtag where is the washer and dryer? We never found it. Nobody ever found it. He sold it for crack. He sniffed it up his nose. We don't know to this day what happened to the washer and dryer. Okay. All I know is the dog done peed, the dog done peed, the dog done peed, the dog done peed, the dog peed all over the floor, the dog shit all over the floor, bleach stains all over the floor, just feces everywhere. Okay. Even when I talk about it, I'm traumatized. And people be like, let it go. It's been 6 years. Let it go. How you go? Listen, y'all funky bunch people. Doesn't he always tell y'all you can't hit somebody and tell them how to react? You can't do somebody wrong and tell them how to feel. You cannot. So how can y'all tell me to get over it just because he's your fave? It ain't over, honey. It ain't over. I never got an apology. I ain't never gonna get an apology because I know, a junkie gonna be a junkie. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know drug addicts out there, people who are drug addicts, who have friends who are drug addicts. Y'all know they steal from family and friends all the time. Most of them who aren't doing drugs anymore normally make amends and like, okay, I know I did wrong because I had a habit. And people forgive them because they know they did wrong because they had a habit. They stole out of your purse. They stole your TV. They stole your washer and dryer because they had a habit and it was something they couldn't control. It was physiological, right? But I never got an apology, so that to me is like, he's still doing the same thing. He probably stealing out his friends' purses right now, honey. Stealing out of his friends' purse. So all y'all who be like, why you still talk about it? Why that man didn't change? Why? Just know I know some things that you don't, and I just ain't gonna talk about it no more. It is what it is. This is my show. Exactly. Hold on, let me see what y'all talking about. I got too much stuff on my window, honey. We don't care. If it's been 16 years, it's the principle. Okay, it's the principle of the thing. Okay, he stole my property, and that's not cool. Okay, y'all be like, get over it. Get over what? Your baby daddy probably owe you $25 right now, from 2002, and you still mad at him, and your baby they already graduated from college. You still mad about that $25, honey. This man tore up our whole damn house. This man I had to chase after him for all this money, honey. And then gonna say he didn't show up in court. Child, bad. He didn't show up in court because he knew he was gonna lose. Anyway, I'm digressing. I'm going back in time, y'all. I'll talk about this till the cows come home. Okay. I'll talk about it every single time I get the nerve. Every inkling I get when I want to talk about my townhouse, I'm gonna talk about it. And it ain't a damn thing you can do. Now, thank y'all for unsubscribing and liking and sharing and all of that. I appreciated you. I had to get that off my chest because all the people been over here dragging me for Mr. Man Hands, dragging me for Colorist Claudia, dragging me for Junkie Dineva. And I'm like, all y'all dragging me for this one person who I kicked out of my house. One person. None of them other people matter. I didn't know Mr. Man Hands. I had never met that dude. Okay. I didn't know Claudia Jordan. I ain't never met that chick. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. They ain't gonna write paragraphs up under my post. Hold on. We going to Sandra Rose because I had to start off with the mess today. We going to Sandra Rose because Claudia deleted the comment. But Sandra Rose put it on here. I told y'all that Junkie Dineva was suspended from his good job over there at Fox. So, he want to be on TV and stuff, but he'll rather be on another YouTube channel, even though he got a YouTube channel who actually had more subscribers than Flop Soul had, but he went over there and built up their YouTube channel. But whatever, that ain't my business. That you listen. I don't make the news. I just blog about it. But Sandra Rose had said, Sandra Rose be over here. Shout out to Sandra Rose. She probably watching. Okay. Sandra Rose wrote about it and she had said that Claudia disputed my story. Now, Claudia also disputed that Al had got fired back then. Y'all remember I told y'all Al had got fired, last year for taking up for Nene and stuff. And it was true. And you know how I know it's true? I ain't gonna tell you how I know. I told my Patreon how I know it's true. But Al, let's put it this way. Al will never tell you that it's not true that he had got fired and got rehired. Okay. He'll never tell you that because one thing is for certain, two things for sure. The blogger always has facts. Okay. Shout out to Loves Autumn NYC. My lady hands, honey. My lady hands. Thank you so much. Okay. I don't need no nails. I don't need nothing. I got lady hands because I was born a lady. Okay. I was born a lady. Okay, so listen. I'm gonna put this up here. Shout out to Sandra Rose for the tea. Oh, I support Sandra Rose. Y'all go visit Sandra Rose every day. Okay. Y'all give Sandra a click and a view every day. So Sandra was blogging earlier this week and she said Claudia Jordan denies suspending Funky Dineva from Flop Soul's TGIF. So you're wondering how she had denied it before they had even aired. And here is how. Colorist Claudia, all the people who over here know, Colorist Claudia was in the comment section, child, and she left this long ass comment. Hold on, I gotta send it to myself because I think Sandra might have cut it. I want to send the whole thing, honey. I want you to see the whole thing. So let me show it to you. So listen. So it says Claudia Jordan denied Michelle ATLien's Brown's exclusive report that she suspended YouTuber Junkie Dineva for subordination. Okay, y'all see that? Y'all see that? In addition to co-hosting Cocktails with the Queens, Claudia also co-hosts Fox Soul's TGIF with Junkie Dineva and Al. Okay, so according to insiders, Claudia, who's 55, suspended Junkie Dineva, 45. I be cracking myself up. After he dropped Nene Leakes' name in a recent episode. Oh, that picture. Oh, child, them crack lips is cracking. Rumor has it that Nene got Claudia fired from the Real Housewives of Atlanta back in the day, and the Claudia has been in her feelings about it ever since. Okay, so I had talked about it in my live stream. Y'all remember when I talked about it in my live stream? And within a few minutes after the live stream ended, y'all know when a live stream end, the chat don't even be up yet, right? It take a while for the video to process, for the live chat to come up, everything. But for the live stream, I had just clicked in. Who is in the comment section but colorist Claudia Jordan? Look at this. Look at this. Who gonna read all that, Otis? Hold on. Let me put the real one up here so y'all can see it. I'm like, who is going to read all of that? And why would you send it to us? We don't, Claudia, we don't care. So my thing is when Claudia wrote all this, it was already a given to me that my source was factual because I know my sources are always factual. A and B, she was in her feelings and she was like hanging around, like trying to debunk it before I even said nothing. A whole damn blog post, child. Hold on, I'm gonna put the original up. Hold on. Let me put it up. Let me see. Present. Share the screen. Okay, what's number one? There go number one, right? I'm gonna make it big for y'all. Who who had time? I screenshot this out of my YouTube studio. Who got time to write all of this? Do y'all want to read this book or not? Cause I listen. I'm gonna read it because I'm gonna give her shine, okay? Because she really wanted me to read this. That's why she wrote it. But then the people was up under her post dragging her, so she decided to delete it. But since there's always screenshots, we gonna look at it, okay? We gonna look at it. Hold on, I'm gonna make it big so we can read it, okay? Michelle, should I put background music? Michelle, get over us. This is fake news and it's not true. He wasn't suspended and we didn't get into an argument. We get along just fine and just spent a few days together in NYC and had a great time. I'm surprised you don't understand that when they renew contracts and you're in limbo negotiating your new deal, sometimes these things happen, especially if a network wants paperwork on all air talent. I mean, damn, it's not this big controversy like you'd want it to me. Want it to? Oh, she must mean me. But listen, like I'm like, what the hell? Like, what? Girl, I ain't asked you about no damn contract renegotiate. Who needs a contract to be on YouTube? YouTube is free. Only thing you got to do is get your Wi-Fi and your laptop together. Who needs a contract? You know dang well they ain't got no damn contract. She is lying, honey. She is lying. Anyway, um, she said, since you must know, he'll be back Wednesday unless he books another TV show or film since you are so with all the olds worried. So, to all Michelle's fans, take all she says with a grain of salt. She does the dirty work for people she's a fan of, and all too often, that includes working real hard to get as many people as possible to dislike myself and Q. It sounds like deflection to me because, like I told you in the beginning of this live, who is the common denominator? Who? I only have a connection to one person. That is Quentin Latham, aka Junkie Dineva. I don't know these people. So why is it that you feel like I want somebody not to like you? Girl, I don't know you. Anyway, let me finish. She stays on my neck, and I've done nothing to this woman but retaliate when she's had my name in her blogs and mouth for 7 years. So basically, she's saying that I can't blog about her because when I blogged about her, she retaliated. I'm confused. So I'm a blogger. Okay, that's what I do is blog. She was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I covered the Real Housewives of Atlanta, but she chose to retaliate. These are her words, not mine, because I had her name in my blog. Okay, I ain't seen this lady since 2015, and she been on my strap ever since. First of all, I don't know you, lady. I saw her at a party one time, and that's it. I don't know this lady. And then she goes on to say, I even tried to squash it with her back when she first started this Please Hate Claudia Jordan campaign because she's a colorist. I started that. Did y'all not see Claudia Jordan was a colorist all over the internet? Am I the only person who has called Claudia Jordan a colorist? It was on Gossip. It was on what's her name? Paris Milan. I mean, there are several people on the internet that has called Claudia Jordan a colorist based off the words that came out of her own damn mouth. Claudia said that she couldn't see dark skinned people on the carpet. She could only see teeth and eyes. Claudia said that her boyfriend, who was dark skinned, tall, dark, and black, would make a great monkey or gorilla. I never said those words. Those came out of her mouth. But let me continue. And I called her to see if we could come to some common ground. And all she did was record the conversation without my permission and post parts of it to make me look bad for views. Anybody who has heard this conversation that I posted, please send it to me and I will send you $500. Okay. If you had this conversation that I have posted online that Claudia Jordan said 7 years ago, let me know because that never happened. This lady is delusional, delusional. Okay, let me finish. Where was I, child? Where? I can't even remember. Hold on. Record a conversation without my permission and post parts of it to make me for views. Okay, this is nuts. She is nuts. She put a anyway. If you got an issue, pick up the phone and call me. Girl, I ain't got your number. But for you to make so many negative videos about me 7 years later is giving weird. And do you need to talk? I've always said I'm always down to sit down with anyone if there is a snowball's chance in hell to resolve some silly shit. Life is too short, and this is just too damn much. As for Funky, we have no issue. So she done went all through our history. I did a video about her suspending Funky. She done went all through what is in her delusional mind about my history with her. And now she gets back to Funky Dineva, which is what the video was about. As for Funky, we have no issues. Matter of fact, the last two shows have been so 00000 fun. And hold on, we got part two. Child, this is too much. Who, who got what? Who got this kind? Look at this. Who has this kind? Wait, I got. Wait, let me. I don't know what it ended. Hold on, it was down here somewhere. There it is. So fun. Okay, there goes. So fun. Let me make it bigger. And we really been gelling, and I've really been enjoying our show, which is the number one show on the network because of our great chemistry in the network on the YouTube. In the network on the YouTube. Okay. Oh, I don't stop wishing bad on other people, Michelle. What bad have I wished on colorist Claudia? What bad? Can anybody y'all watch me daily? Some of y'all be in here every day. Can y'all tell me when did I wish bad on colorist Claudia? Let me know. Somebody tell me. You sit here and trash us, saying we're such failures and flops, yet you spend so much energy talking about us so many times. I'm a blogger, colorist Claudia. Isn't that what y'all do over there on Flopso? Sit there and talk about people? I'm confused. Didn't they drag all? Don't they be dragging people for they plastic surgery and all kind of things like Hazel E and everybody else? Like, I'm confused. What is the problem? Anyway, let me finish. Where was I, y'all? Hold on. You sit here and blah, 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 blah. You spend so much energy talking about us so many times. Get over me and him. She sound like like she a married man, and I'm like after her husband or something. What is happening, y'all? Can y'all tell me? Am I crazy? Am I confused? Cause I like this is a long ass letter to be writing for me saying what I heard, which was gossip and speculation that Junkie Dineva had gotten suspended, which I believe to be factual. Let me finish. Um, it's weird. Move on. Try to resolve it and let it go. There's room for so many of us. No need to keep this hateful shit up. Aren't you exhausted? Because I am. You should be exhausted writing this long ass letter. Damn, I bet your fingers would going a mile a minute. How can you write this from a phone? Who writes this type of stuff? Have y'all seen anything like this? I just don't know what to do. Hold on, I was gonna put a little GIF in there. I don't even have a GIF in here no more with the man typing. Oh well. But y'all know what I wanted to do. I wanted to put Kermit the Frog up there typing, but I don't have him in here no more. So I guess I put Nene with the the wine. Anyway, let me finish. Are you exhausted? Cause I am. I'm sure you will make another video about this and trash me some more. This is your wish. Your wish is my command. Y'all know she wrote this long ass letter because she wanted me to talk about her. And this is what I did. I didn't spend 20 whole minutes on her, but I'm about to move on in just a second because it took me 20 minutes to read this damn book. Jesus. I'm sure you will make a video about this and trash me some more. And I expect it. But think about actually trying to resolve some of these one sided beefs you have with people that don't think about you like that. I know it brings views, but you should have enough confidence in your skills to know you can make it without this constant and uncalled for hating. How many years are you going to carry this torch? I mean, damn. And sing. Oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm ready for a nap right now. Like, how the hell are you gonna call this a one-sided beef? And you came up here and wrote a book in my comment section. Mm, mm, mm. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't even know how to respond. Only thing I know is I am a blogger. I blog about things. Okay. If it's newsworthy and I feel like my audience is going to like it and we will get a kiki out of it, guess what? I'm going to talk about it, whether you like it or not. Okay. I don't have nobody telling me what to do. I have nobody telling me who to talk about and who not to talk about. I talk about everybody. Everybody can get it. That's what I said on my live yesterday. Everybody can get it. Hell, I talk about Nene and I halfway like her. So anyway, Kendra said, monetize the delusion. If you are the news, you will be discussed. If you don't like being blogged about, become anonymous. Okay, hit that like button. Hit that like button as you come in. Okay, she was on a whole reality show. Two, she maybe more. She was on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and then she was on a couple of shows after that, and then she was on couples retreat. I can't talk about you. I'm hating on you because I was talking about you and KJ breaking up. I'm confused. I listen. It's news. Y'all just mad y'all didn't think about it first, and I'm here to tell you about it. Okay, just an angry biracial woman. Okay, just I don't understand. I just don't understand. I feel kind of bad for her though, because she's so like confused. She tries to be so pro-black, but she's been so anti-black so long that it gives overkill. You know what I mean? Like she tries to use a little black speech. Y'all this, y'all that. She tried to Anyway, I don't even want to drag her no more. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. We moving on. We got other bigger things to talk about. Okay. Go ahead and like this video. If y'all just getting here, like this video, please. And thank you. Like and share, like and share. It's 2,000 people in here almost, counting Facebook. Shout out to Facebook in the building. Can you play the recording that she left for Dre? Lord, y'all want me to dig up receipts already? Let me see if I can find this. Y'all show, not mine. Hold on. Let me see if it's on my. Oh, where I put it. Let me see. I gotta find it. I gotta find it. Let me see. Hmm. I don't know where I had put it. I don't know where I put it. Is it in my Oh, it might be in here. Hold on. It might be in my phone. Hold on. Just because you asked. Your wish is my command. Just like Claudia asked for me to talk about her. Let me see. Claudia. How long ago was child, I got too many videos in my phone. It was a long time ago, wasn't it? Let me see. Is that it? Nope, that's not it. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'm gonna find this voice call. and play a snippet of it, and then I'm going to move. You know what? Bump the voice call. I'm just gonna move on. Y'all done heard the voice call before. It's in another video. And if I find it, we'll talk about it on Patreon, chat. Cause is this it? That's not it. See, y'all get me all off track. Anyway, DT said, flop a whole soul can't even survive without the Wi-Fi from the public library, and her down there left the city into the unknown universe. Not her down there left the city. Where it go? Where did down there go, DT? Oh, the clip left the. Okay. So moving on. In other news, y'all like and share, like and share. Oh, I found it. I found it. You said go under Dre's Instagram. I found it. It's right here. Hold on. Can I play it? I can't play it. Hold on.
Trying, but this is a 7-year thing, and I disagree with you. I don't think she's cool. I think she's awful.
Can y'all hear that?
She spread a false narrative about me.
Can y'all hear that? I have
Being a
to.
colorist based on a video that my ex put out and told people he was determined to make black women hate me, and he knew the context of it, and he
Hold on. It's like it's several different clips.
bragged about it. It was going to hurt me because it was my own words, but he knew what he was doing, and people ran with it, and she's running with that. Do you know how hurt that made a lot of women that support me? She jumped on my throat on everything. It's like the double standards here. Like people say, "Oh, leave Nene alone." This girl has been on me for years, doing Nene's dirty work, and if I could trust her to be honest, but she can't. I tried it before.
I think that's it. Hold on. Yeah, I think that's all I got on here. 1, 2, 3. I only had like 4 of them on here. Oh, was it right here? Is this it? Oh yeah, that's the whole
This
thing.
again, I truly appreciate you trying, but this is a 7-year thing, and I disagree with you. I don't think she's cool. I think she's awful. She spread a false narrative about me being a colorist based on a video that my ex put out and told people he was determined to make black women hate me, and he knew the context of it.
First she said it was my fault. Now she's
He
saying it was
bragged
her
about it.
ex.
It was going to hurt me because it was my own words, but he knew what he was doing, and people ran with it, and she's running with that. Do you know how hurt that made a lot of women that support me? She jumps on my throat on everything. It's like the double standards here. Like people say, "Oh, leave Nene alone." This girl has been on me for years, doing Nene's dirty work, and if I could trust her to be honest, but she can't. I tried it before, and she chopped up some of the video. I mean, she put it out there, and it's like I just see her as an evil human being. Like I think she's far worse. Like I don't hate Nene either. Like she just been just ignorant towards me. But it's like whatever. But Michelle has gone out of her way, criticized my network, um, tagging me colorist Claudia. I work for black folks every day, meaning for my people, like in our best interest. To the point where I got racist white people coming at me saying I'm racist against white people because I'm so pro-black. Like I don't think you understand like how much I've been like being hurt over this. It's been crazy. I did reach out to this lady before, and she was ignorant, and she gets a lot of attention by being the victim. It's wild. She jumps on my throat. Anything that you know. Gary Owen. I didn't help. Gary didn't cheat. Not with none of my friends. That's the goddamn show. I would never allow that. But just always broadcasting to her followers that I'm this awful human being, and she's put way too much time into it. And it would help her more than it would help me. I see the big picture. I totally agree with you. It would look awesome for 2 black women to come together and squash something. I didn't want to do that with Nene one day, but we didn't have, not publicly, but just to show people like it doesn't have to be like this. But I get more attacked from my own. You know what I mean? I don't have these issues with the mainstream blogs, and I hate it. Like, we shouldn't be doing this. Like, we should be able to report on people's stories. And what I said about Nene wasn't even evil. Like, it's just it made into a bigger deal because it's me and her. You know what I mean? But yet, Nicole, I don't trust Michelle. She gets on live every chance she gets to criticize my show, me, my network, everything. And she's lied on me.
Oh God. She said her people, child. She do it for her people. Meaning her people. She do it for the blacks, meaning her people. You know, us black people, we don't be like we doing it for the blacks. Okay. I'm just letting you know she's just so confused. But I'm moving on. Okay. I'm moving on. I promise. Y'all started this. Don't be mad at me because y'all started this. Y'all asking me, y'all sending me super chats telling me to play that. Okay. Talk about something, move on. Okay. There's 2,000 people in the chat counting Facebook. Go ahead and like, no, 2100, 2110. Go ahead and like this video. Okay. She said her people. It's her people, child. Anyway, we don't know who her people is. So there's that. Now, moving on. I don't even know what to talk about next. Where y'all we got Nene Leakes. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about let me talk about Nene Leakes and Brentt. Like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video, please, and thank you. Since colorist Claudia brought up Nene Leakes, we will talk about Nene Leakes. I actually saw Nene a couple of days ago. She was in good spirits. Okay. She wants everybody to keep Brentt Leakes in their prayers. Brent is going through it, okay, but he has been very good spirits. He did have a stroke and he has something going on with his heart. They're running tests. They're trying to figure it out. He's going to have to be rehabilitated. He's been in the hospital for over 2 weeks now. You know, I'm not gonna give too much of his information, but just keep him in your prayers. Also, if you feel like it, go to King Brent over on Instagram and show him some love. Brent be over there on Instagram, still talking, still retweeting stuff, and still, scrolling. And he was actually live today, and I was fussing. I'm like, Brent, why are you live? Brent, take your ass to bed or to sleep or whatever it is you need to be doing. So Brent went live with a friend of his, and yes, I screen recorded it because Brent was live. Okay, shout out to Brent, and I just want to show y'all that he is living and he is doing better. Okay, yes, congestive heart failure, and he did have a stroke. Okay. He's having problems with his speech and problem with his movement, motor skills and stuff. And so he's actually having to learn how to do a lot of things all over again. So it's gonna be a long way to recovery, but they do expect a full recovery. We are praying for him, but it's hard being a 23-year-old going through this, but at least he is young and can get through it. He ain't been through a whole lot with his body. He's not a big drinker. He doesn't really smoke except hookah, so there's that. Quasia said she knows she can't call the blogger, so she send the essay. She doesn't get enough attention with the Wikipedia list. Oh, of non-lovers. Get over us. Thank you, Quasia. We have moved on now. You said you want Brent to start his comedy career. Okay. Yes, yes. But send prayers up for Brent. Now, I'll show you this little clip, honey, Brent. And you see Brent. So y'all know he all right. He went on live with his friend earlier, child. Hold on. Shout out to Brent.
Hey, look, I'm outside. Hey, he going outside. Hey, look, do it. Just do it right here.
Brent went live from his hospital bed. So he is still smiling. Look at him.
Oh, we outside, man. What's going on, man? This, I can't believe this shit. We outside. Whatever you thought it was. Hey, look, whatever you thought it was, man.
All right, that's enough for y'all live.
So y'all go and show Brent some love because he's still on social media. He's still on social. He didn't block Nene. Nene can't even see when he go live. We was sitting at the damn bar and we was like, Brent was live. And she was like, where was Brent live? She couldn't see his story. She couldn't see nothing. I said, Brent done blocked you. But you know how the kids are. Brent is 23, honey. Brent is 23. So he's getting better, but he has been in the hospital for a while and he has to go through some sort of rehabilitation. Yes, blocked his mama. All the kids around that age be blocking their mama. Child, I had wanted to block my mama one time because she was in my business too much. She was like, "You need to stop talking about this. You need to not talk about that." I was like, "I'm talking about what I want to, mama. Get off my social media." Anyway, send some love up to Brent. Now, moving on. Oh, also, Nene did put out there that she wants to sell her lounge. Okay. Y'all remember that when Greg was live, Greg did everything. He got everything together in that lounge. He got the lights. Y'all have been to Lenithia before. It is nice, honey. It's got expensive fixtures in there, and the lights and the sound system and all that is great. Okay. So they put a lot of money into that lounge, and Greg did it with Lenithia's name in mind, but they also did it to leave their son a legacy. It's Brent's club. So since Brent it's gonna be, I don't know how long, couple of months or however long that it's gonna take Brent to recover. Nene is considering, selling the lounge because she can't really do it all by herself. And she put out there that she taking offers. If y'all want to, you listen, it's gonna be a couple of million, I guess. I don't know how much it had cost or whatever, but she's considering it. You said, I'm surprised Nene isn't making this about her, but I love her still. What you mean? Your grandson blocked you. Well, yes, Brent will pull through. I have all the faith in the world that Brent is going to pull through. But meanwhile, they do have management over at the Lenithia, but that was Brent's baby. That's Brent's club. Remember, I told you a long time ago that Nene and Greg gifted the lounge to Brent. So it's Brent's club, but if he can't run it the way it's supposed to be run, then they got to figure out what they want to do with it. I want to definitely try to go to the Lenithia before she sells it. You better, if you want to listen. Nene be up there every day. Nene be working, and when she's not out of town, she be in that lounge working, child, every day. And I'm like, I can't be going to the lounge, child. I can't. They be in there smoking in the hookah and drinking, child. But yeah, so you said, I wonder if Greg left his other kids any money. Look, I don't know about all that. Listen. That's their business. They are their family business. I don't know. Them kids was grown. Brent, the only one that was underage. So I don't know what they left. What he left his grown ass kids. Who knows? Brent will be okay. He's got a great support system. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. Y'all sound like 50 Cent and his 25-year-old son. Y'all saw that 50 Cent trolling his 25-year-old son for saying that $6,700 was not enough child support. Now 50 Cent is on Instagram trolling his own damn son. Hold on, I'm gonna show you what 50 Cent has said. You said Nene's lounge is the bomb. Okay. Hold on, I'm show you what 50 Cent has said. Where is it? Where is it? Did he delete it? Hold on, is this it right here? Uh where it go? I don't even see it no more. It might be on its own site. Hold on. Let me find it. 50 Cent. Bam bam. Yeah, he trolling his own son about the dang child support, and he did a little video about it, and he said 50 Cent need Jesus. He needs somebody. He need to get off the Instagrams because he is on there all the time. I don't even know where it is now. I can't find it. Y'all send it to me. Somebody send it to me. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna try to pull it up. I can't find it. He said he worked hard for his money selling drugs. Okay. Could have been a vaccine. He didn't have the vaccine, sister girl. Peter is an option for the club. If Peter want to buy it, Peter got enough clubs of his own. It wasn't 50's son should be living a similar lifestyle as his dad. Hmm. But y'all remember when the son's mother was getting 25 G's a month, and she decided she wanted some more money, so she took 50 Cent to child support court and ended up getting her child support reduced from 25 G's a month to 6,700. So it ain't 50 Cent fault, is it? I don't know. That ain't my, I don't know. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it on. You be wondering, child, it's a lot. I be wondering too. Everybody kept questioning if it was the shot. And I was like, no, I asked the question, could it be the shot? Brett didn't even get no shot. Here it is right here. Hold on, let me show it to y'all. 50 Cent trolling over child support comments. Now, let me put my little disclaimer up because, I don't want 50 Cent claiming my stuff. Okay. Y'all read it along with me, please. And thank you. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are researching. Thank you, Sam Bay. Okay, I appreciate you. Look at everybody. Y'all be knowing. Okay, hold on. We about to watch it. See what he's saying.
We gonna party like this.
Oh, it's got music. Lord, hold on. I might have to put it on mute a little bit. Hold on. We gonna party like it's your birthday. Yada yada yada. Let's see what he's doing.
Attack that severely damaged that bridge.
I had to rebuild my life over $6,700 a month.
Marquise, I know you feel like
fuck, this nigga's crazy. He's 25 years old. Why you still talking about child support? I spent $5,000 a year when it was with me. That's why I sent his mother to child support, because the bitch thought that she was supposed to get that much more, she wanted more. Oh, that motherfucker nothing.
That niggas want look, you know I don't never ask for shit, man. And I was thinking, nigga, a little extra $6,700 a month for the shit we've been doing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fire up.
That niggas play too much.
So yeah, he's trolling. He's trolling his son, honey. Okay, he is trolling his own son. He said, listen, it is what it is, child. You said, do you know if he was vaccinated? No, he was not vaccinated. Okay. I'm disengaging. 50 Cent is a horrible human being. Okay. It's shameful. Shameful. He needs to get a job at Power and stop begging. He is 25 years old. Disrespect. I didn't like the disrespect to his son's mother. Now he could have left that part out. Okay. But anyway, we moving on. We moving on. Y'all know how 50 Cent be doing, child. He does not care. He does not care. Anyway, moving on, moving on. Now, who's next? Cynthia and Mike. So let's go ahead and talk about breakups. Okay, Cynthia and Mike. I told y'all we talked about it just the other day. The last time I was live, we were sitting here speculating where Cynthia and Mike gonna congratulate each other on their second year anniversary on 10-10-20. 10-10-20 came and went, and it was silence, honey. Radio silence. Next thing you know, Cynthia and Mike Hill chill. Okay, hashtag chill actually released the news that they had broken up. Listen, first, hold on. I'm gonna show you because I had already told y'all, and then other blogs came on and start, speculating, that they had filed for divorce. Now it's interesting though because no paperwork has been found in the court system as of yet. So apparently they knew that we was hot on the trail. So they was like, let's go ahead and make this announcement because Michelle and them know that we are not together. So Cynthia posted this along with Mike Hill. They both posted it together. They posted this same picture. Let me make it big for y'all. And basically said, love is a beautiful thing. While we both will always have love for one another, we have decided to go our separate ways. No one is to blame, and we are grateful that we remain good friends. We will always cherish the many memories we've shared together as husband and wife. Many of you have been on this journey with us from the very beginning, and we appreciate our family, friends, and beloved fans for your positive support as we move forward and start new chapters. Dang. They didn't even make it to year 2. Well, they did make it to year 2 because they ain't divorced technically yet. But 10-10-22 would have been the second year of their anniversary. Hold on. Jamaica said, Michelle, the Cynthia Mike Hill divorce is old because Cynthia was on Real Housewives Girl Trip and she said that she and Mike was divorcing back then. I didn't hear her say that back then. Y'all blame everything on the shot. People have been having these illnesses before the pandemic. Okay. 10-10-20 to 10-10-22. RIP to hashtag chill. Okay. Well, who's surprised? Put a 1 in the chat if you are surprised about Cynthia and Mike's Hill breakup, and put a 5 if you thought they was gonna last forever. Put a 1 in the chat. Oh wait, that's the same thing. Put a 1 in the chat if you are not surprised. Put a 5 in the chat if you thought they would make it last forever. Let me know, honey. Let me know. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you are not surprised. Put a 5 in the chat if you thought they would last forever. Ooh, all these ones. Y'all didn't think they would last forever. I don't understand. Wasn't it just last year that Mike Hill said they almost didn't make it to year 2? Y'all remember that? He said that, not me. He said we almost didn't make it to year 2. I mean, year 1. That's what he said. We almost didn't make it, but they didn't. Okay. You said it's a storyline. How's a storyline? She's not even on the show. She is not on the show. Okay. You thought it was fake all along? I thought it was a storyline that they got married. Now, as far as divorce is concerned, I don't think they was together no more after that. Because hell, Cynthia been in Atlanta this whole time. Okay, Cynthia has been in Atlanta. You said 10, you do not care. I do not care. Well, there's that. They should have announced when Tia's news broke. Well, right, because nobody would have cared. Because everybody was on the Corey Hardrick train trying to figure out what was going on with Tia and Corey. She started having problems with Mike after her contract lapsed. Okay, I think that's what it was, because Mike was all about the cameras. Okay, he wanted to really be in on the scene. But look, he lost his job. I don't think he on Flop Soul no more. He lost his job on the Black News Network. They went bankrupt. They say at Fox News or wherever he was commentating football or sports, he doesn't work there anymore. They say now he's doing like college commentating on college football or college sports, something. I don't know. I'm just it's just what the people say. But listen, I guess he got his own money. He got his own crib in California. Cynthia has Lake Bailey in Atlanta. Shout out to the person who was in my DMs who told me many, many weeks ago that Mike Hill had kicked Cynthia out. And I was like, what? I need some proof. How you gonna tell me this? And then when they hit me up again, I was like, you know what? I should have listened to you. I should have listened. Hold on, where is she? Hold on. I said, listen, you are is this it? No, that's not it. I can't remember who told me. Okay. But shout out to the person who told me. Okay. And I was like, I should have listened to you, but you had told me that it was your cousin who had told you. And I was like, well, I don't know. I can't believe your cousin. I need some proof. And you didn't have no proof. So I didn't run with it then. But we started looking at the Instagrams and stuff, remember? And Mike was like, pray for me. Pray for me. I need prayer. And then he was doing all these little subliminal messages talking about, what did he say? He had said, this other day, he was like, we need to get out of the habit of accepting that's just the way things are, especially if things are effed up. That's what Mike had said. Okay. Mike said things was effed up and he will not accept it no more. So I'm thinking that's. Listen, see, you see that? We need to get out of the habit of accepting that's just the way things are, especially if things are effed up. The change begins with you, and that won't begin until you change your mindset. So Mike said things is effed up, and he is not accepting it no more. Meanwhile, Mike Hill has been spotted out in the club. Okay. He been spotted out in the club with this lady. Okay. And everybody was like, damn, he didn't waste no time. Okay. He got ladies doing flips off, back flips off his chest. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let's make it. Mike here is at the bar, okay, having him a good time with the young ladies, okay. And they like he did not waste no time going down to the bar. This was in his stories. He's having him a good old time. Meanwhile, Cynthia is at the Mary J. Blige concert with Kenya singing "Ain't Gonna Cry No More." Okay, ain't gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna shed no tears. Anyway, moving on. You said he was been doing that. Okay, like nothing ever changed. Well, I mean, they was at the Mary J. Blige concert. You know, when you break up, that's the first thing you do. You pull up Mary J. Blige. Good morning, gorgeous. Mary J. Blige is the soundtrack to every breakup. I was your lover and your secretary. Like Mary J. Blige, honey, that's all we need. So when we saw her in Kenya at the Mary J. Blige concert, we should have known then, child. Anywho, we wishing Mike and Cynthia the best on their new journey. Meanwhile, everybody's saying, Cynthia, everybody keeps speculating about infidelity. Everybody saying that Mike cheated, all of that. But Cynthia then went straight to People magazine and said that it was not infidelity that caused their breakup. So she wants y'all to know that it was not infidelity that caused this breakup. Okay. What was it then, child? What could cause a breakup of a marriage besides infidelity, except like money, I guess. Let me see. Look, y'all, I want to read. Let me read it. Let me see. Life is precious, and when you get to be a certain age, you don't want to settle for anything other than happiness. Cynthia tells People magazine after announcing the split. Cynthia Bailey is setting the record straight about her split from her estranged husband in her first interview since she and her husband of 2 years announced they were divorcing. The supermodel turned actress tells People what led to the decision, insisting that it was a mutual move. The two came to with grace and peace. It may not seem like it when you think about a divorce or a relationship ending, but this for us is not a bad thing. Bailey, who is 55, told People on Wednesday, this is not a tragic ending for us. This is two people who have enough love and respect for each other to be truthful about their relationship in terms of asking themselves, are we truly happy together? How do we want to move forward? And then who were brave enough and loved one another to make that choice together. The beauty of the whole situation is Mike and we learned from our previous relationships. She continues. Peter and I were married for almost 8 years, and we struggled a lot of those years. I don't want to wait 8 years to figure out that it's not working or we're not compatible as we thought we were. And Mike's the same way. Bailey also adds, we always said we never wanted to feel like we were just in this to be in this. We didn't want to settle for anything less than happy. And we just got to the point where, after really evaluating it, we felt like we were better suited to just be friends rather than trying to force something to work that wasn't working anymore. That doesn't mean Bailey doesn't realize the news might come as a surprise to some people. I mean, it really didn't. But anyway, who watched her and Hill's seemingly fairy tale romance blossom during her time on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Cynthia says, when I met Mike, I jumped into this relationship very excited. I felt like he was the male version of me, somebody I could have fun with, and marriage wasn't really something I was focused on. But I jumped into relationship with both feet because I don't know any other way to do it other than be all in. That's just who I am. Okay. The former pair eventually went down the aisle. Okay. He popped the question July 2019. And after 14 months of dating, they married October 10, 2020, in a lavish ceremony featured on the Real Housewives of Atlanta's 14th season. Not long after she said, I do, Bailey left RHOA to focus on her quote unquote happily ever after. Y'all remember when she left, when she got that friend contract, she said she wanted to focus on her marriage. And anyway, she said, I was head over heels in love with Mike and fully felt like in my heart that this was the man I was going to spend the rest of my life with. We thought we were right for each other, but we ultimately realized we weren't as compatible as we thought we were. DT says Plastic Bag Bailey needs to come and sell some more coochie creams or munch some carpet. Oh, DT, don't say that. Don't say that. Okay, don't say that. Let me finish reading. Asked if infidelity was one of the things that drove them apart, given that Bailey and Hill had dismissed affair rumors in the past and that Hill had opened up on RHOA about how he had apologized to his exes for cheating on them. Bailey denied that was an issue. There was no infidelity to my knowledge. Mike never, to my knowledge. Wait a minute. It's the wording for me. There was no infidelity to my knowledge. Mike never had sex with another woman during our marriage, he says. At the end of the day, it just came down to a number of things, and I respect Mike and respect our marriage too much to go into details of those things. But it was nothing scandalous. We just outgrew each other in 2 years. People say all the time, you don't really know someone until you life you life with them, live with them. And for us, our relationship was bi-coastal for a long time. Once we were able to be with each other on a more consistent basis and we started really, really getting to know each other, we realized we weren't as compatible as we thought we were, she explains. So we did something about it. Simple as that. Okay. The two remain friends, Bailey, stressing that fans don't view Hill as the bad guy. She don't want y'all to view him as the bad guy. Mike is not the villain. Not at all, Bailey says, laughing. You cannot drag Mike. Leave that man alone. Listen, I love Mike. I respect him. I honor our marriage. I have no regrets about marrying him. I would do it 100 times over. I've had an incredible marriage to Mike. Mike is my best friend. Friendship is the nucleus of a marriage. It's the thing to walk away from a marriage. It's another thing to walk away from a friend. And I don't want to lose both. So it's very important to me that we keep our friendship intact. Ain't that what she said about Peter? Ain't that what she had said when they had broke up? Because we was trying to figure out what really broke y'all up. What was it? What was it? Okay. Anyway, it says Hill appears to feel the same way, telling people in a statement on Wednesday, I love Cynthia and I will always love her because she is a phenomenal woman and a beautiful person. Even though our relationship is ending, our friendship remains rock solid, and for that, I am grateful. I can smile knowing she'll always be there for me as I will be for her. I wish Mike nothing but success and blessings. Cynthia tells people I've had the best memories with Mike, and I'm really grateful we did this the way we did because we're friends now. And even though it's hard to go public with a divorce, it feels good to put this out there. And for Mike and I to be able to continue our relationship as friends and root for each other from afar. From afar. Okay. Oh, how long is this article? Okay. As for what's next, the romance department, Bailey says her quest for love is nowhere near over. Oh, Cynthia Bailey is still looking for love, she says with a laugh. I live for love. I'm always going to go for it until I get this thing right. I absolutely will never give up on love. And the right person for me, I'm never going to give up on him because love is a beautiful thing and I deserve love just like everybody deserves love. Now, I don't know if that love looks like a marriage again, she says, but I don't know what it looks like. And to be honest, I can't try to plan for it because it'll come when it comes. So, right now, the love I'm leaning into is self love. I'm focused on myself and my heart and my career and all the things I want to do. The rest will come. You know, life is precious, and when you get to be a certain age, you just don't want to settle for anything other than happiness. I'm 55 and God willing had 25 more summers in my life. When you break it down like that, it gets really real and you realize that happiness is all there is, blah, 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 blah. You said all Cynthia had to say was Mike was limp and sending pics online to Twitter accounts, and I wanted both. Oh, child, this article is long, child. I never read the whole thing, child. It's almost as long as Claudia Jordan's lengthy comment. Child, they protest too much. Just say it's over and move on, child. We are not together anymore. Okay, no, it's a complete sentence. Let it go. Moving on. You say remember Mike made her sue Peter. Okay. Oh, it'd be interesting to see if they've been having conversations. I wonder what Peter think about this. 10, 10, 20 was a fem flam. Okay, then 13, 22. Andy gonna put her and Peter back together for ratings. Okay. Someone called Candy and tell her Cynthia is available again. I'm sure Candy might have been one of the first to know. Cynthia making all excuses now. She's just as worse as him. She better sit down. Child, the dissertation of it. All right. It's just a whole lot. But moving on, okay, we wish them nothing but the best solo as they go on their separate ventures. Okay. Now, speaking of someone who is on a venture, Let's talk about YouTuber Tasha K. Like this video as y'all get in here. Like it, 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 like it. Okay. Tasha K and Cardi B. Y'all know the drill. We've been talking about Cardi B and Tasha K for so long. Child, I'm just so interested to see what's gonna happen. You know, Cardi sued Tasha K for lying on her and saying that she had the herpes and saying that, she had cold sores and all this stuff and saying that her daughter might have herpes and saying all kind of nasty derogatory things about her. So Cardi sued her and won. Okay. Tasha K allegedly got on the stand and admitted to lying. Her husband admitted they lied. All of that. Okay. You said, oh no, not TK. Yes, child, TK. Now, y'all remember just a few weeks ago, I told y'all that Cardi B was seeking a bond. I said a bond because, y'all like to make fun of my accent. Cardi B was seeking a bond in the full amount of the judgment because, Tasha K said she was going to appeal. While she's appealing, Cardi B is like, the court needs to hold all my money, okay, in escrow or somewhere in a bond while she do what she do, so that if she lose her appeal, y'all can just pay me. I ain't got to go after her money or whatever the case may be. If she win her appeal, she can get her money back. Well, Tasha K fought that and told the judge, well, it's up to you, judge. We don't have to do a bond. I don't understand why they asking for a bond because, it's not necessary really. And the judge responded to the situation. And you know what the judge has said? The judge said, F you pay that. Okay. F you pay. No, he didn't say those words. But the judge issued an order. Okay. Because remember, Cardi filed a writ of execution where she was seeking to seize all of the assets of Kibi Studios and also all of the assets of Tasha K in the amount of 3.863,753,753.47. She did it for both entities because remember she sued both of them. Also sued for attorney's fees and everything. So in filing the writ, it came out that allegedly Tasha K only had $1,083 in her bank account. Tasha K took the opportunity to make a joke of it and say, she was taking the money out and giving it to a fan, right? Giving it to a fan. But she also, while she was on a trip to Africa, said that she was depositing like 800,000 in an African bank. She been doing this all online, like real G's moving silence, like lasagna. Why is she doing this all online? Well, while she was doing all that, the judge and the court was watching. Okay, the judge and the courts were watching. Now the judge says you are going to have to pay up this almost $4 million to the court, or Cardi can also seize all of your assets, which include her YouTube, which include houses, cars, bank accounts, whatever. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna show you. It's a little blurry, but I'm gonna show it to you. This says, this is the order on the motion for the stay of execution. Y'all remember, because the stay was to stop the execution. Tasha K wanted to stop Cardi B from seizing all of her assets, and so the judge said it's granted. Okay, he said it's hereby granted when and if the defendants post a bond in the amount of $3,863,753.47, which guarantees unconditionally to pay said amount in satisfaction of the judgment awarded by the court to the plaintiff. Then and in that event, the court also grants the defendant's motion to stay, which means he'll grant the motion to stop the writ of execution if you put this bond amount of $3.8 million into the court. If you don't, then Cardi B's writ of execution and all of that has been granted, all of that. So she can proceed to take all of the money. Okay, all of the money. Shout out to Dennis Byron. He was the first reporter on the scene who had the document and who was first to report it. So y'all head over to Hip Hop Inquirer over on the YouTube. Okay, so it also says, hold Further, the court notes that the defendants have asked for a hearing on the issue as to whether there should be a bond at all, and if so, whether the amount of the bond should be less than the judgment issued in this case. The court is unaware of the rule upon which the defendant rely in arguing that they are entitled to a hearing. So the judge basically saying, lawyer, what is you talking about? Because we don't know this rule that you done made up, child. Like, I don't understand. So you need to go ahead and explain this to me, because it ain't in none of these legal books we got up here, which is shady as it is, because everybody has already been questioning Tasha K's attorneys. But I digress. It says the court grants the defendants the right to supplement the pleadings with authority as to why they are entitled to a hearing, and in any event to provide enough to provide thorough where am I? Shoot, I can't even read. In any event to provide thorough supplementation of the pleadings. Then the court would re-examine whether the amount of the bond as set herein should be modified. So the judge told them they need to go back, redo what you asked for, because you said you wanted a hearing on the matter and you wanted me to decide if there should be a bond or shouldn't be a bond. Well, I'm telling you now, there should be a bond in the amount of $3,863,753.47. Now, if you want a hearing, okay, these rules that you had applied don't apply to this, so you need to go back and resubmit your documents again, and I will re-examine it and decide at that time. In the meantime, you need to put up this bond, or yeah, you ass out. So I don't know what's going on with Tasha K. I've heard that Cardi B has access to some more of her accounts. I've also heard that the story about Tasha K only having $1,083 in the account was true, and that Cardi had already got that. That's what I had heard now. And so when Tasha K went to the bank, and when she did that whole little video acting like she was going to withdraw it and give to her subbies, she already had it in her pocket because it wasn't in the bank, child. Apparently she's been trying to move money around, move houses out of her name. She moved out of her house. She moved out of Georgia. She done moved to Florida. It's like, girl, you was doing a lot, honey. Yeah, I would be so scared. I couldn't live like this. And she got kids and stuff. She got kids. However, how can you sleep in peace running? Okay, you might as well just made a little payment arrangements. You know how they say you need to talk to your debtors, honey. Just talk to your debtors, because running from them is not gonna make it go away. Okay, running from it is not going to make it away, and bankruptcy is not gonna make this go away, because bankruptcy does not cover a malicious tort such as this. So she gonna. I mean, it might erase her other debts, but it ain't gonna erase this one, which is the biggest one. Okay, she gonna be living under 285. I don't know, child. It's a mess, especially since they sued her company too. Which she could get another company. She could create another company name and all that. But the company owed her money, child. The company owed her money. What's gonna happen? Anywho, who is surprised that Tasha K is still? I told y'all she was on the. Listen. Hate to say I told you so. Hate to say I told you so. But I've been telling y'all this for months and months and months. Y'all been saying that I was lying, that I was not telling the truth. Listen, my track record with stories is almost 100% at this point. I told you about Al being fired. I told you about Fallon being pregnant. Listen, I told you about Portia coming back this season. Y'all will see. I told you, listen, I told y'all about a lot of things. Y'all gonna see my track record is good. Okay. But nevertheless, Cardi wants her money, okay, and she is not gonna stop until she gets it. So apparently, Tasha K needs to figure out, how she gonna pay it, or what she gonna do, or whatever, so she can have some peace out of life. It's just my thoughts on the matter. Now I would love to hear from you guys. If you would like to call in, what time is it? I might take 2 or 3 calls, honey. If you would like to call in, I'm hella on point. Thank you so much. If you want to share your opinion about Cynthia and Mike, if you want to share your opinion about Cardi B and Tasha K, if you want to share your opinion about Nene's son situation, whatever you want to share your opinion about, let me know. Hopefully you will stick to the topics at hand. Okay. He said she's gonna be vlogging 24/7. Well, they say she could take that YouTube channel. She could take that YouTube monitor. Oh yeah, and then somebody said she got in trouble. Remember, me and Dennis Byron was on live a couple of weeks ago, and we was discussing how Tasha K now goes live on her channel just to tell people to go to her app and watch videos. Well, on her app, those videos aren't YouTube videos. So she's sending traffic away from YouTube, and YouTube considers that spam. Okay, word on the street is that she got in trouble for that, and she may have to stop doing that. So I listen. I don't know. I don't make the news. I just blog about it. I'm just telling you what I heard. Okay. Now, she doesn't have it. Well, she better get it. She better get it. Tasha CNN. Okay. I know you passed this year. Blah 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 blah. What she said, my baby. I don't even know what that say. Does YouTube have insurance? YouTube ain't got. I mean, they might have insurance, but Tasha K ain't got no insurance to cover her YouTube channel. Okay, stay on topic. Don't read the comment. Well, I'm waiting on somebody to come in. Corey in the chat. I mean, in the back. Your devices aren't connected. Connect your device, your camera, and your microphone so that I can hear you. I don't have to necessarily see you, but you do have to have it connected in order for StreamYard to be connected if you want to speak with me. She got it. That's why she trying to run and hide it. Okay. I don't know if she got 4 million, but she got something, and whatever she had, Cardi B gonna get it. Okay. Hey, Latoya, how are you?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm wonderful. What would you like to talk about tonight?
Well, first, just sending prayers to Nene and her son. I know that's hard dealing with everything she's dealing with. Um, but secondly, I feel like Cynthia
Mm-hmm.
thought it was going to be something because he lived in LA and it just wasn't giving the life she was trying to give. Like Mike just wasn't doing it. He getting fired from jobs, child, and you know he can't even flew her out. Well, I mean that's what I'm saying. So who gonna take care of her? You know what I'm saying? He can't help with the mortgage at Blake Bailey. She got to pay for her own plane ticket to get flew out to LA. They was trying to live out of two homes, and
yeah, that could get kind of expensive. The phone,
right. And
the
I
phone
think,
bill ain't expensive, but the
that
airlines.
right. And but I just think that being of the line work that Cynthia does, she has a way to make multi means of income. And
Mm-hmm.
Mike is like a one hit type. This is all he can do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Peter, you know,
He was. I felt like he was using her to promote that damn book about cheating.
well, I'm gonna need him to write another book. Like, don't write one book and stop. Like, you know, you got to be a hustler out here. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't got it in him, you know? And so that's just it on that. But I feel like Cynthia's gonna be fine. She gonna come back probably as a friend and you know, that sort of thing. But she
It
has
looked like
other
she's been hustling towards that.
right. She got other endeavors that, you know, she'll be fine.
Yeah.
And Tasha K, Lord have mercy. She shouldn't have played in that woman's face.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not even, see, I think she misconstrued of she's, you know, using it for her free PR, as she was saying. It was free, you know, publicity. You know what I'm saying? But you trying to get under Cardi's skin, but you got bigger people that are watching the way you move and the way that you're being manipulative in the
Mm-hmm.
situation. So
Right.
now her back against the wall and she just gonna have to pay up. I mean, she may have to go over there with the family. You know, they can live lavish over there with whatever coin that she gonna have left after she has to pay all this restitution and stuff. You know,
Mm-hmm.
probably why she went in to get in good with the family, because all these years you ain't heard her talking about his mom and them coming to her or they going to visit the motherland. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know, she need them. And so
It's
she don't,
very
you know,
sad though. The more you think about it, like who would want to go through this lengthy court trial? This got to be stressful, child. Like going through this lengthy court trial and running and hiding your assets and trying to put on a brave face to the public and all that. Like, child, I would be. Oh,
right,
that's a
right.
mess.
I think that's to save face. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's part of the pride. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Ego that got her where she is versus
Right.
saying, look, it's done came down to this, y'all. She really need to push the I ain't got it, or now she need to do a hashtag, they got a judgment, like whatever else she needs to do to, make some money. Like she got to do that.
I think she probably would have. Well, she might still come out ahead. Like I always say, insects have been known to survive nuclear attacks. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, she still has a fan base. She still has a following. Like, I
Right.
mean,
But I
I
just
think
feel
she's
like,
too prideful to ask her followers for help. But at some point, she gonna create a GoFundMe or something, child. Then
yeah. And again, me not feeling sorry for her doesn't mean I don't have compassion for her kids, because that's the ones that have had to do all the transitioning and, reaping the repercussions of what their mom's actions are. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I mean, and
Mhm.
to their eyes, it may look like we still got a house, I'm still getting, you know what I'm saying? Like they seem like they doing maybe the normal stuff and
Right.
don't know really the in depths of what really is going on and how that's going to affect their lives. But I don't think she really thought of putting them first in the way that she was handling all that, you
I don't
know?
know, but I guess people don't take this internet stuff seriously, because when they get to the courts and all that stuff, it's like they don't play. They don't play. Like people feel like they can say what they want to say online and all of that stuff. Like it's a thin line. I've been doing this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I've been in court too. And so it's just some things that you just don't do. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
weird.
And
But
back to the paragraph, the sermon you have to read ahead ahead of time. Like, why, if that's their line of work, right?
mhm,
They do the tea, they do the, it's still all gossip and their point of view on
mhm,
whatever the topic that comes across. And so that's your job as well.
right.
And so I don't know why she has to like send a what is it, soliloquy to you
I don't get
about.
it. That was a long ass message to say what?
I said, well, she had time today.
Okay. Just like she had time to talk to a stranger about me in their voicemail. A
Yeah,
stranger she didn't know
yeah,
online.
you're right. I
And
just
I
find
hate
it
to say
funny.
it, I always be like, it's a lot of undiagnosed mental illnesses out here now. They get everybody an internet connection. We don't know who good, who not good. Only thing we know is, people put on a good face in front of the camera, but dang, like control it, do something. Like, like you know what I'm
But
saying? Like I
right,
would have
but you know what I think it is? I think that she probably feels like she's gotten to a place in her life to where it's kind of like she's almost controlling the content and being the boss, manager, supervisor of her co-host, like she's the it one. But
mhm,
then other people come along because ain't nobody else talking about her,
mhm.
really nobody's, so she wants to keep the good girl image, but then you'll do a video, then somebody will do a video to your video, and then now she got traction and it's not in her best interest. And so, but it's factual though. I mean, I can
Mhm.
understand it was all lies and but it's factual stuff. And so
Like when
that's
I
part
brought
of
out
your
that
job as well.
colorist stuff, I mean,
Right.
you would think that I made that up, like
Yeah.
that I just brought it out of thin air. So I just don't understand like how you come at me like, oh, she's doing this for Nene or she's doing this for whatever.
Right.
No, I'm doing it because it's a good story. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you sit here and
And
you
it's
try to
not.
pretend like you pro black and you said all this anti-black stuff. So of course I'm gonna call it out.
Yeah, I agree. But that's all I was, want to speak on. It's just, it's just trying times for everybody,
You're right.
It
You're
really
right.
is. And we just all got to stay prayed up.
Exactly. Shout out to Candy. I stay prayed up. I appreciate you don't like my singing? Woo, what you laughing at? Y'all say I'm getting candy props. I'm giving candy props. I stay
It's the tone.
prayed up.
I can't take you serious tonight.
All right, Latoya.
Oh,
I
God.
appreciate you calling.
Good night. I'm going back to the chat.
Okay, good night.
Bye, girl.
Bye. See, y'all just gonna leave me in here by myself to have look. Hey, I stay prayed up. That gets me by. I like this song a little bit. Anyway, you said I feel sorry for her. That's a long comment. She don't have that kind of money, and I feel that Cardi should have a heart. Cardi had kids. I mean, Tasha had kids, and Cardi shouldn't want to take money out of the baby's mouth. I wouldn't or couldn't do it. I couldn't. Y'all don't come for me. These are my feelings. I couldn't break down another woman. If I'm wrong, explain. Although I'm not changing my mind. Okay, let me explain it to you from my perspective, Diamond. Okay, I listen. I understand what you're saying. I do because you probably a nice person. Okay, you probably a real nice person. But imagine being lied on the internet to millions of people. Imagine somebody spreading that you had a disease, a sexually transmitted disease. Imagine somebody who was saying all these things about, your child had a disease and all of these things. So, I mean, not to say that Cardi could have ignored her and let it go or whatever, but Tasha K has dragged so many different women. So it's hard for me to feel sorry for her because think about it. I understand she dragged Derek Jackson, the relationship guru, right? And especially, blasting him for cheating. But why you drag the wife? Why I understand the wife is a Christian and she don't look how you think she should look to be, his wife or whatever the case may be. But why you drag the wife? That was a black woman, right? So there are things that Tasha K has done, and it's like you look at some of the things she has done. Hell, she dragged me. She lied about some of the things, that happened with me. So I'm just like, I don't feel empathy for her, but you have every right to. So anywho, let me move on. Hold on. Hi, Toria.
Hello, Michelle.
How you doing?
How good. I could not believe Claudia Jordan wrote you that book.
We couldn't
She
believe
got
it either. We was
some.
talking about it over on Patreon, and then maybe about a couple of hours later, she deleted it after people were like going up under there and like saying like, "Oh," the last comment somebody said was, "It's better to be thought a fool than to write a long ass comment like this and remove all doubt." And I guess
Mm-mm-mm.
that struck a nerve, and she deleted it.
I had watched a video of them one day, and it wasn't a live, it was one of their replays. And I had said something about her time on Atlanta. She had the nerve to come back on me and tell me this is her show on Fox. She owns the show, and she didn't appreciate my comment, and this, that, and the other. I was so mad with her. I said, girl, the only thing I can say is fix up your jacked up feet and get a man and keep him. Because she
Oh,
can't keep no man. And she ain't say nothing back to me no more after that. Because every time I see her, I think about that time she was on the Housewives and they showed her feet and they were so messed up.
they did show her feet, and Kenya was looking like, "Ew, what is happening?"
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Yep. But Tasha K, I don't feel sorry for her at all. She wasn't thinking about her children, and she still ain't thinking about her children because she didn't learn nothing from this lawsuit. She should have just kept her mouth shut, but she can't. It's something with her. She played and still keep playing and think nobody ain't watching. That judge is getting all that info, that stuff she's doing. I think that's
Mhm.
why he came down so hard with that 3.8 bond. He might not have came that hard if he didn't see her still playing around on YouTube. He's
Yeah,
getting all that information because Cardi B's attorneys are getting it and sending it to the judge.
they did say it in their response to her motion that she's moved out of the state and has implied that she's moving out of the country. They did put it in there.
It don't make no sense. And she's still running her mouth and she's gonna continue. And she wonders why she gonna have to give up that money.
Mm.
And I don't care how much she hides, because she can tell her super fans that she's gonna file bankruptcy. People that have any sense know that will not cover this case. Just like
She could
her
file
insurance.
bankruptcy to get rid of her real debts, but this particular debt is still gonna be there.
It is. And she put her husband name on that house because Armand showed that all that on it was on Zillow. They wanted $5,000 a month rent for that house, and it was a nice
Mhm.
house too.
Yeah, I showed it too. Well, I
She gonna
appreciate
have
you,
to pay.
Toria. I
She
just know
gonna have
I
to
wouldn't
pay.
I wouldn't be comfortable with all this running she been doing. Like just uprooting your life to for what? Because you wanted to tell a lie on the internet. It makes no sense to me. And all you had to do was remove the video or or say you sorry. You know what I'm saying? It's just to
That's
me
it.
it's a lot,
Cause
you
Cardi
know.
said from the beginning she gonna donate the money anyway. She said
Mm,
that from the beginning.
well,
It don't make no sense, and I don't understand how people can still follow her. Cause now she going after what's the twins' name that just getting a divorce? Corey and I always get them twins mixed up. Tia and
oh
Tamara.
Tia and Tamara, Tia,
Hmm.
Tia Hart. Yeah.
Now she going after them, and she think people ain't gonna sue her. She has to shut her mouth. You can't lie on people. You have to have facts. I ain't never heard you say not one lie on nobody. I mean, you
Mhm.
give your opinion, you make us laugh and everything, but I've
Mhm.
never heard you maliciously come out and lie on someone. And I
Mhm.
went back and watched some of your old videos.
Well, I
Everything you
appreciate.
say be the truth.
I try to tell them they won't listen to me though.
And I didn't
I'm like, it's a
realize
track
I had
record. All you gotta
stumbled
do is go
across
back.
I stumbled across your channel. It was in my feed one day, about
Uh-huh.
4 months ago. And I said, let me check this out. And so I like this lady. I did not know you had been doing it so long.
Mhm.
I didn't realize how
I haven't
long
been
you've
doing
been
YouTube
doing this.
that long. Well, I've been doing YouTube now, what, 4 years? But before that, I was just on a written blog. So I had, I came over here and started doing this a lot more during the pandemic, and that's how I stayed over here.
I like your channel because your stories are interesting. I might not always catch it live, but believe me, I watch it the next day and I
Yeah.
always hit that like button.
Well, I appreciate you, Toria. Thank you for
Well, you
calling in.
keep doing you and keep us laughing, and I'll see you one day in Lenithia Lounge if she don't sell it, because I've
Yes,
been there
we all have
twice.
cocktails.
Yep.
All
Okay,
right.
darling.
All right. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Hold on. Oh, that's me. Hold on. Hey, Gabe.
Hey, Michelle.
How you doing?
Oh, I was eating. I'm so sorry.
What you eating?
Um, um, Pringles. I mean Pringles. But
Mm,
I just wanted to be short.
okay.
But yeah. I haven't called in a minute. I'm sorry. I'll just be listening to you while I'm at work.
That's okay.
But
What?
I wanted to talk about Tasha and
Okay.
about people feeling sorry for her. I just think that's weird because you covered the case from the beginning to the end, and like Cardi had to like go to like therapy, and she was pregnant during that time. She had a lot going on
Mhm.
when Tasha was like dragging her. Sorry, I'm trying to chew and talk.
But don't choke yourself.
I know, but like Cardi was going through a lot during that time. So, and two kids in, and she was losing money because of the lies.
Mhm.
That still stick to this day. There's people still out there to this day that still think this woman has all these diseases and things like that when
Mhm.
that was a lie. And it's been proven, with tests and stuff. So, like you can't pay your way out of, health, things that when it comes with the health system and things like that. They keep all that documentations in there. But yeah, like as far as that, like she had opportunities to stop it. She didn't think about her family. So it's not Cardi's job to think about her family
You right.
because she wasn't even thinking about her own family,
And
you
that's what
know?
I'm like. All of our little statements, like she shouldn't do it, or 4 million is too much money. They don't even matter at this point. The court
Yeah,
said
like,
what it said, and if I was Cardi B, I get every dime.
yeah, well, whether, she need the money or not, but like the stress that she put that woman through and, taunting her and her family and like, Cardi's from the hood. So, like mental illness is real, like depression, all that stuff. Like, You know, when you grow up in poverty, you know what I'm saying, a lot happens to you. You see a lot at an early age. So, you know, on top of that, then you become famous, and then you have this woman who you never met, you know, just attacking you for no reason, and then you reach out to her like a woman, you know, to handle the situation behind the scenes and things like that, and they just blatantly say no. So I believe Tasha deserved everything that happens to her. And she's running now, but I think it's funny. Like it's even though like it's sad for the children, it's entertaining for us as the viewers.
It is.
Like
'Cause,
this
like
is
we
like
invested now. This is like a
yeah,
whole
like
reality
this
show. We
is
want to see what's
legit
gonna
a
happen.
show. Like this is a legit like this is
Who
funny.
gonna
Like
get the money?
yeah, like who gonna get
Where
the
is
money?
the
What's
money?
gonna happen? You know, and then you know, 10 years from now, after this, like you know, she made history, whether for good or bad. Like she's going to be remembered as the woman who got sued by a celebrity for defamation. Like
Damn.
that, not like they talk about so many celebrities' lies. How many lies been out there on Michael Jackson, Beyonce, all the greats? No
Yeah.
one sues.
And you don't see Beyonce clapping back. It's been some crazy rumors about
Yeah.
Beyonce.
So it's like this is I just it's like it's funny to me and
Yeah.
for the viewers. But that's all I wanted to say.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you, Gabe. You be careful at work now.
All right.
All right. Talk to you soon. All right, you guys. I guess that's all the calls I got today. If you just getting here, rewind this video. Unless somebody want to call in, y'all don't want to call in tonight, I will go. It's almost 1 o'clock anyway. It's time for me to go. If you are not a member of my Patreon, sign up right now. Patreon.com. iamATLien. Okay, Patreon.com. iamATLien. I'm also on Instagram. Instagram.com. iamATLien. I got Instagram subscriptions. So, you know, when I go live on Instagram, sometimes I'm gonna do some private lives on Instagram. So they should have never gave me that. But yeah, I'm gonna go over to Patreon and have a little after show. Okay. It may not be that long tonight because I'm a little tired. And be like an hour. We can hang out about an hour, okay? So come on over to the Patreon if you are not a member of the Patreon. You got to be in the $5 and above, and we gonna, you know, drag some more people in the drags. You know how we do over there. You know, Claudia is probably a member over there too, child. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe and share all of that jazz. And yeah, we'll be back probably tomorrow. We'll see. All right. Good night. Love y'all.
Shaggy's in, bitch. Shaggy is in.
Shaggy.
These people don't like Michelle, but that's my that's my
Fuck them hoes. Ain't that
I love y'all. Atlanta is the best place in the world. Don't ever get it twisted. I am definitely straight from the A.
Straight from the A. Where you from? I'm straight from the A. A-Town.
I like this band.
A-Town.
That's better.
What's going down? Straight from the A.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the disclaimer out there. If me and Michelle actually get into a fight during this interview, just know she started.
I
Okay.
don't fight.
Now what else is going on?
I might pull your wig, but I ain't gonna fight.
I ain't gonna pull my wig. Now we ain't gonna be pulling no wigs. I do not condone violence.